So, if you haven't started yet, if you just have not started working on your dreams, working towards freedom, just setting yourself free from the constant trap, the cycle of just inaction, you gotta think about that decision. That every single second that goes by, is another second you're choosing to not take action on what you know is going to set you free. Look, I don't need to convince you to do anything. You're the one at the end of the day who can only make that decision. And it's so weird because making that decision doesn't change anything immediately. You don't notice it. You don't notice the change happening. You don't really see the progress. It can feel like you're just aimlessly walking. You can feel lost. So, no, it's not a straight path. No, it's not easy. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, there's going to be situations, times where it can feel like things are just falling apart or not really landing or aren't working. And those feelings are very discouraging and they're scary. But at the end of the day, with consistent action at a high volume is going to result in something. All it really takes is one deal, one client to give you some breathing room. And it's exciting and it's fun. And things can look slightly brighter. But then there's the next thing. There's always the next thing. And if you're not careful and not paying attention, you can almost feel like you're back in square one, like nothing even really changed. And so there's the next goal, the big one. And you're working towards that. And all of a sudden, these familiar feelings come back of just feeling lost and unsure and like nothing's really landing. And so you work harder and you get a little more business and you meet more interesting people. But eventually you find that you are just repeating this cycle of hitting a high and not really being fulfilled by that. So if you're smart enough and you pay attention and you ask questions, you realize that there's something that you're not doing, something that you're not aware of. And so you start to pay attention. You start to pay attention to things no one else pays attention to. Things that would be silly. Things that wouldn't make sense if you said it out loud. It's very psychological. But you start to pick up on the truth on what's really behind what it is that you're reaching, what it is that you're striving for. You realize the truth behind that. And I'll have to leave that up to you guys to figure out. But it does turn your world around. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, taking care of yourself, loving the people around you. And working hard.